Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first premiere debut episode of a reboot of Between the Sheets. I know, I'm so weird. This is so cool. I just have an absence. Everybody knows my mother moved in with me, and I'm happy she's still here. But I had to concentrate on stuff, and I knew the universe was going to have me do this again. And everything worked out perfectly starting the beginning of this year. Everything came into place. I have 4 lovely ladies, my new co-hosts, part of a tribe that I collect. We're funny, we're beautiful, we're sexy, we all have great tits. I swear to God, we all have great tits. Starting with mine. No, only kidding. And but I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me and keeping in touch with me over the years and giving me great words of confidence, because I am a little nervous. I know this is weird. My voice is trembling, but I just don't know what to say, but thank you. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for continuing to support me. And I'm back. So let me introduce my lovely ladies for tonight. On the left of me,
I'm Mara. I'm a writer and a filmmaker and an artist. And crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
Oh, yes, I am.
You
Don't take that away
You
from
have
me.
great tits. Okay, sorry.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm Roxanne Rosen, and I am an actress, a singer, and a writer.
You have great tits, too.
Thank you very
You're welcome
much.
very much.
I have great tits.
Yes, you do, Cara. You absolutely do.
I know, and they were free.
And she's the only, as of tonight, Cara's the only breeder in the bunch. Except for Ryan, the only dick in the room. And then we have Eric, the other dick in the room.
Howdy.
Howdy. And then we have Eric, my photographer here, who's shooting. So we've got 2 dicks in the room, 4 balls, and many tits. Go, Cara.
I'm Cara Noble. I'm from London. I was raised on Abbey Road, and I spent 12 years on radio last century with a tyrant.
You didn't fuck him.
No, I did not.
Exactly.
I did not.
I'm Delisha Naomi, and I too have great tits.
Yes, you do. I was going to say that, but but you don't show them. So, God damn it. Go ahead.
I am a travel aficionado and a sales rep. I've never done a podcast before, so very excited.
Well, I am happy that you all are here and joining me. And let's get right down to the first topic. Sex on the first date. Yay or nay?
Oh,
Of
goodness,
course.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Oh, get it out of the way.
Oh, no way.
On the first date?
Yeah. If the vibe is
really
right,
depends.
hell yeah.
Are you kidding?
No.
Why would you do it on the first date? You don't even know about if they wash their puss or they clean themselves. I mean, you don't even know if there's things growing down there.
You know why? Because you just said sex on the first date. You didn't say making love on the first date. Sex is sex. It means nothing.
Well, you do the same thing. I mean, making love is obviously, there's an emotion involved, okay? I do not fuck on the first date.
Me either.
Unless I'm drunk.
You're missing out.
And I don't really drink that much.
Sorry.
No, I don't. I'm a good kisser. I've kissed my way through New York, through London, and through Los Angeles.
I'm an excellent kisser.
I'm an amazing kisser. I am. I've kissed a lot of celebrities, male and female. I mean, but the male stuff was when I was back in New York, and I didn't really know what I was. I just was active. But I'm a really a monogamist or a serial monogamist. So once I'm in a relationship, I stay in a relationship. I don't like threesomes. I'm not experimental that way. I don't want to catch a disease. I really don't. And then that's another thing. If you're in a serious relationship with someone, seriously, think about it. If you're and you love that person, and I'm not judging anyone who does this. This is just mine and how I live. But if you're in love with someone and someone's fucking them in front of you, is that cool?
No.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's a threesome.
different
Okay.
no.
Whoa. What's the definition of a threesome?
Well, no, you
Roxanne.
never have a threesome with somebody that you love and you're dating. You could only have a threesome with somebody you have no feelings for. So, yes, people are in relationships that have threesomes. I don't know how they could do it because if I were in a relationship, I wouldn't be able to. But having a threesome, if I'm just casually seeing somebody, is completely okay because I have absolutely no feelings for anybody.
Oh, lucky you. Tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us more. No, seriously.
Well, I'll tell you about my birthday night, but
I saw the pictures.
so you know about my birthday night.
But seriously, I mean,
I was in it.
I am not gonna call the woman to the right of me her real name because I stumble on it. So I'm gonna just call her Delicious. So Delicious. Tell me what. I mean, I know my thing because I am very spiritual, and when I'm in a relationship, it's sort of like sex to me is giving someone a gift because I give them all of myself. I'm vulnerable, and they're damn lucky to fuck me.
Is this a commercial?
It isn't.
I'm like, so does that mean I can't fuck you?
I'm not saying it, but I want to get her story
God.
out because we all know that you three are whores. So let's get to Delicia.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
I actually feel just the same way. I am what they call a demisexual, which means that I will not partake in any sexual anything with anyone until I have some sort of emotional connection with that person. And that's just, I think a lot of that has to do with my past, but a lot of it has to just do with who I am as a person. And I think you're totally right when you say like they're goddamn lucky to fuck me. You know? Sorry to say, but like I'm great, and you know, I'm not to toot my own horn or anything, but
Was that toot or toot? I'm sorry, I didn't know which one
both
was.
ways,
Okay.
yeah. So.
No, too.
but no, if I'm gonna have sex with somebody, it's gonna be a very special, meaningful, emotional. It's not just sex.
See,
I can't. That doesn't work for me. Just sex is not
Right.
something that's part of my vocabulary.
Right, and that's making love. Like, I think what you two are describing is totally making love.
But you can
and
have
then there's sex.
Well, but I've been in relationships where making love to me is something that's emotional level. But you can have raw, hot sex with your partner. I know Cara and Bruce do. I mean, I haven't
hear about that.
I have not witnessed it.
What was it, a podcast?
Why haven't you witnessed
Didn't you
it?
see the camera on you that day?
I'll go to your house. That's totally fine. I'll sit there and watch.
I can't believe I embarrassed Cara Noble. She's turning red. This is the woman when we have our goddess camps. She is the queen of one-liners and sarcasm. She will make other people blush, and I have done it.
Will you have a little? And also, may I just throw in here that I have been a person who would jump into bed at the drop of a hat.
Well, you're
if I was
English.
in the mood. But
yes.
that was a long
European,
time ago.
but
And there's nothing wrong
I'm
with
on
that.
my fourth husband, and I don't do that anymore.
Right.
So look, things have changed. I think as we grow older, it changes. But I've never been quite like you, my delicious lady.
Yeah, you know,
I
I
kind
mean,
of like to get it out of the way. It was sort of like, but that was a different me. But it was sort of like something that was, oh, if I just do this, then I'm going to know whether I'm going to like this guy.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, what if, say, for using you two as an example, you really have to be dating the person and really like the person before you sleep with them.
I didn't say I wouldn't fuck
But-
him on the second date. I just said not on the first date. I'm like, because what
happens
I'm
the
a
next
vestal
morning?
virgin. I mean, you know.
I'm not going to invest a month or two of my time without sleeping with you, because what if you're terrible in bed? I'm sorry, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just not.
well, I mean, ask me when I was in my 20s. That was a different story. Now that I'm in my 40s, for me, there's got to be. I kind of want to know that the person that I am going to sleep with eventually, whether it be, you know, a week from then or 6 months, whatever, I need to know that they're into me for me.
Of course.
And I've just kind of gotten past the stage where I don't know. I just feel it's not a stage. I just don't feel comfortable giving that part of myself right off the bat, unless, say, I was in a different city and I didn't know the person. I was never going to see him again. Maybe.
But what about disease?
Well, that,
that's
happens in the
nasty.
beginning.
You sound like your mother.
I'm turning into. She lives with me now. I'm starting to
So
sound like
wait
her.
a minute.
Fuck me.
I'm a big advocate on that. Like I say, no one will sleep with me without me seeing their STD report. So if I'm going to be going out with you, I'm going to already be requesting that, because you know how the conversation is going. You know, if you're going to meet up on the first date, you might have sex. So let's just get it out of the way now. Show me your STD report.
Yeah, but who carries those
Because-
around?
A
Who
report?
carries the
Oh,
report?
yeah.
I'm in shock.
No, I want to see that blood test, because I'm like Gay Ann. I'm not going to get an STD for anybody.
But how can you do that if you're fucking on the first date?
Like,
Because
Delicious.
Because you have that conversation prior.
But they could lie to you.
But what if you meet him that night?
no,
like,
you
what if
see
you
the
guys meet and you have a
Wait,
one
what do you think people carry around like a fucking credit
Yeah.
card?
Yes.
Jesus. Hello, I just happen to have. Well, now we know anyone.
swear
Excuse
to
me,
you.
anyone who's going to attempt to date Roxanne, please have it laminated and printed in wallet size, because that'll be the first thing she asks for.
It will. It will.
They should make an app for this. They probably have one.
What?
No, they do have one.
See?
So they have it on everyone has a portal now. And you just go on the portal, you log in,
Check their
and boom.
STDs.
It's all right there. It's in 2 seconds. You
And
can
it's
see
just like probably a fucking dating site where everybody lies. Hello.
Yeah, who's gonna post their actual STDs on an app? Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, especially when everyone can. I mean, I look, if you have like no STDs, sure, put my information on there. But if you have an STD, which by the way, I never, obviously I don't.
By the way,
but
neither
if
do
you
I.
have it, I mean, why would you want it to be there?
Well, no. Well, it's not on an app. It's an app from your doctor. It's
You're weird.
It's an online portal from your doctor. Every one of your doctors has an online portal.
I'm so glad I'm
just go
married.
online.
All right. So we know what's going on with these women. I actually loved. I mean, I actually. Sometimes I like to do, and I'm glad that I started out sort of like an icebreaker, because it gives the people an opportunity, sort of see everyone's personality, share a little bit, and just to get to know you. And that's the way the show is. It's you have to let them get to know you. This is a place where we can all share and be honest. And I want people to call in. 323, sorry, I don't memorize the number yet. 524-2599. 323-524-2599. Jump in. We could be way past this topic. We'll go backwards. I'm very flexible in bed too.
Well, that's good enough.
That's good to know. So I'm going to do another sort of question to everyone, because I, quite frankly, don't know any of you. I know Cara. I've known Cara for many years. I've met you all through Facebook, and I sort of got, as I was reaching out, or the universe connected us in whatever way it did, I got a good feeling about you gals. Gals, I sound like I'm like a fucking
don't say
podunk,
that.
whatever. Gals! But I go with my gut, and I go with my spirit guide, and so we're going to delve a little bit further.
Ooh.
Because we know it's about honesty, and we know it's about vulnerability, and we cover a lot of topics on this show. Oh, we have a caller? Oh, let's have the caller. Just 1 second, please.
This is fun.
Hi.
Dan Bruno.
Yeah.
Lisette Azar.
Lisette Azar, my baby. How are you, my mini-me?
Oh, my goodness. I just wanted to call to congratulate you and your ladies. You guys look beautiful. I'm digging the topics. I'm so proud of you.
When are you going to get your ass here?
Only your ass.
My who?
Your ass.
What about my ass?
Well, you've got a beautiful ass, but when is it going to be in the studio with me, honey?
Oh, you know what? On your next show, if I'm not tied to some other crazy work shenanigans, but I'd be there if I could.
Hey, are you going on that quote unquote air quote date tonight?
I am.
Okay.
I am. And I'm thinking about all of this, like, other topics and sex on a first date.
Yeah, ask him to see his STD card if it happens, okay? Because that's what Tanya says you should do.
And apparently there's an app.
You're like, do you have an app? Can I borrow your app?
Well, everyone, let me just fill you in. Listeners who have been listening to the show for many years know Lisette. Lisette used to be part of the second wave of ladies that were part of this podcast. Yay. And she is my mini-me. I brought her into CBS as an intern, and she has now gone up the ranks, and now she has a wonderful job, but she still needs assistance and help, but they don't do that. But that's because Lisette is a Taurus, and she can do everything. So she will be coming down. Yes, all of you people that have known and grown to love Lisette, when she has time from her busy schedule, she will join us in the studio. And I love you, and I miss you, and make sure he uses condoms.
Have fun tonight.
And if there's a funky smell down there, walk away.
If you haven't passed out.
I love
Sounds
you.
good. Have fun tonight, ladies. Love you.
Love
Okay,
you.
Bye.
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 So everyone, 323-524-2599. BetweenTheSheetsPodcast.com is the website. But here we're going to go. Vulnerability doesn't have to be funny. It could be a sad story. It could be a horrible story. It could be, I don't care. I want to know one dirty little secret about each and every one of you.
Well, I can tell you straight away I have one.
Yes.
Because some people
Cara.
think it's vile, and some people understand it and kind of enjoy it too. But recently at a camp, we had to write down little secrets, and this was mine, and everyone had to guess whose it was. And mine is that I like to pee in the bath. I like to get high, actually, and pee in the bath. That is a great feeling, seriously. Letting go in a hot, bubbly bath. But people say, well, then don't you have to get up and have a shower? Well, no, I don't. It's
No,
my own
because it's
pee.
called golden showers.
Yes. But it's it's not a sexual thing at all. It's just a sort of delicious release. And I think, ladies, you're going to have to try this before we meet next.
And then report.
Yes, I want to know whether you have. Some people are so grossed out that they're absolutely repulsed by the whole idea of it. But I promise you're going to like it.
I'm a little speechless. So.
It's okay. So I won't go to you. I'll go to Mara. Mara, what's your dirty little secret?
Geez, I'm such a good girl though. Like I've always been such a Olivia Newton-John from Grease, Sandra Dee.
Well, you're not. And there is a secret,
I know there is.
and you're going to tell it.
There really is one. I would say that I don't know if this is dirty, but
Well, a dirty little secret sort of means something that's hidden that you don't usually share.
yeah. I never know what's in my bank account. I don't balance my checkbook. That's not good. That's not vulnerable enough.
No, think about another one.
Awful person.
That's pretty
I can
bad.
see, I can see Roxanne getting off right now.
Oh,
yes,
my.
Roxanne, she's typical. Go ahead.
Going off her delicious thing.
Oh, this, maybe I didn't want to ask this question. Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to talk about my birthday. But, okay. Anyone that knows me and you've seen my post, I'm a health nut. And when I say health nut, nothing enters my body that's not healthy. I mean, organic, everything store-bought. I cook my own food, no preservatives, everything. So my dirty little secret is delicious coconut milk ice cream at night with gluten-free brownies. So I get the gluten-free brownies and I warm it
No
up.
wonder you have sex on the first date because your menu is fucking boring. I mean, I'm depriving myself of everything, so I'm going to fuck on the first date.
Only if I really like the person. That's rare. Extremely, extremely rare. But I'm telling you, I warm up the brownies and then I put the coconut milk ice cream on. And there's only a handful of people that know this. Like probably only two, there was three, and now the entire world knows this. So my dirty little secret is I eat the gluten-free brownies at night with coconut milk ice cream. And now it's not bad for you. Let me tell you, calorie count and like sugar count, I mean, it's so low, it's not even funny, but it tastes so good.
You're going to have to fucking come up with something better.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sitting there going, I mean, seriously? I mean, I want to know that you're a binge eater and you vomit. That's what I want to know.
No.
You want to eat
I've
that,
always been
binge, and
healthy.
vomit. I'm a bulimic. That's a dirty little secret, not like what's on the menu.
I'm a health nut.
Yeah,
No.
did someone eat a Mars bar that was actually shoved up inside you?
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
be saucy.
I've got a good one
Yeah,
now.
okay, go.
All right, so here's a dirty little secret. I dressed up as a butch lesbian named Corey, and I created a web series named Corey Knows, and it was all, my dirty little secret was it was based on a girl that I was not so over and in love with. Well, she wasn't mine, but I really put myself out there and became her because I believed in her. And I wanted I felt like this need to express myself when it came to her. And she was quite a character. So
You never...
she doesn't even know, at least, well, maybe she does now. If
Hello!
But yeah, I never told her. So yeah.
I'm going to hold out on you. I'm going to go to Ryan. Ryan. You're like, huh? Huh?
So what?
What's your dirty little secret?
I don't know if it's a secret. I'm bisexual.
Oh, well, they don't call them that anymore.
Well, I do.
What?
What
No.
do they call them?
And pansexual is technically what it is, but
No, I heard another one.
What?
Gender fluid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard gender fluid. So
I
you're
thought that's
bisexual.
more, but I thought
But
gender
that's-
fluid is more about like how you identify
It
as.
is, yeah.
Like,
Oh, now we're going to get on that topic.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, seriously, LGBT. Like when I
Plus
came out,
Q.
there was LG. Okay, we were LGs. Then there was a B thrown in, which we didn't really love the Bs.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't get it. Pick your team. Seriously, pick your team. But I'm okay with guys being bisexual. I just have a problem with women being bisexual. We'll go into that. Not now, eventually. I have a big...
Even though you've kissed men, but okay.
I was like 16, okay? But LGB, and then T came in, okay? So when I was on the board of Gay Pride, I was on the board of LA West Hollywood Gay Pride for 12 years as the VP of Entertainment. So we kept having to change our logo to add these different letters. Then Q came in. Then Q.
Yes.
Okay. And then I wanted to know why C didn't come in because so many lesbians are cunts. And
I agree.
you know, so I'm like, well, where happened to the C? But then it became, now it's like this whole every single letter. And
well, it's a plus now to shorten
Yeah, there's a
it.
plus for everything else.
It's all encompassing.
either way, here's my point. Whether it's any diverse segment of this population, whether it's black, Hispanic, the whole LG plus bullshit, it's unfortunate that within our own, in this case, gay, lesbian, whatever, we are still segregating each other. And I find that really unfortunate because we can't unify if we keep segmenting. The same thing with people of color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People of color, if you're darker and lighter, there's a distinction. Hispanics, because I used to DJ salsa music. Don't ask. Another life. I'll explain.
I love that stuff.
But the thing is, even in the Latino culture, it's like if you are Spanish from Spain or Argentinian, you're at some top rank of some fictional popularity contest. But God forbid you're from Central America. Then you're the scum of the earth. So I've always had an issue with that this country in general. I mean, first of all, we won't talk about politics right now, but it is such a mess of everything right now. But people need to unify so we can become, and this is my opinion, but become one when we stop saying she's black, she's white, she's Mexican, she's gay, she's trans. When we stop that, I think only then will we have any sort of like true unity in this world. And I know I'm on a soapbox, but I feel very strongly about this.
Well, divide and rule is a political tool, and there it is.
Absolutely. But, you know, it's kind of like how do we, I won't say fix, because I'm a fixer. So I always think, how do you fix something? It has to start within that community. I mean, when I first came out, there were gay bars, boy bars, and lesbian bars. And never shall the two meet. That's a long time ago, though. We're talking the early 80s. Okay, now, it doesn't matter. Now there's no lesbian bars anymore because the minute a lesbian gets together, they fucking, like,
Never come back out.
they move far away.
U-Haul.
Yeah.
The second
Oh, hold on. We have caller. Yes, caller number 1.
Hello, Gay and Bruno. How are you?
Hi, who am I speaking?
Jeffrey Stone King.
Hi, how are you? It's been like 100
Oh, really?
years.
Only if you think so.
Yeah, well, you know it. So how have you been? What's going on? Do you want to get involved in this conversation?
Well,
Do you have an opinion? Do you just miss me and
you've
love
had
me?
Some interesting conversations. There's some interesting conversations around that board. And I'm a G-rated man, so you know. And back to the recent comment about unifying and how it has become segregating. That's why I like being G-rated. It includes everyone. And perhaps that's from me working with, the Disney company years ago. But when I saw your LinkedIn today and you were nervous, I thought, man, she better hold it in, let out a deep breath, or she's going to belt out a queef.
I don't queef and I don't squirt. I mean, I tried. I tried.
That's good.
Oh, for years I had a girlfriend that squirted, and God, I wanted to be her. But then I just said, nah.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Now, here's a
pretty
real
fun.
quick, great way to unify.
Okay.
This happened in Hyde Park over Christmas. The Oktoberfest operators ship everything in. There was a 5-looping roller coaster that was massive, and there was this little one called a Wild Mouse. And myself and a man I reconnected with after 25 years were in the front seat, and in the seat behind us were these 2 Muslim babes. Now, when they realized that there were no brakes on the straightaways on the Wild Mouse, and they heard the veteran amusement roller coaster riders up front freaking out about it, that picture that I should have bought, that they take at that most inopportune moment. That is proof that we all need to go on a roller coaster together. You forget about your problems in those 90 seconds.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't do roller coasters and I don't do Ferris rods, and I hate amusement parks. Disneyland, take me to
I understand that.
take me to
That's too
Disneyland,
much,
and you might as well slip my wrist. Literally, just
my
slip my
gosh.
wrist and
That's how my
drag
ex
me
felt.
through it, because I don't want to even know
See,
I
that's
was
why
there.
You
Don't
got to
talk
come
bad
back to.
about
You got to come to
Disneyland.
Ohio and go on the real ride.
You know what? I really want to go back to Ohio because everyone knows probably on Facebook that I am in love with Chrissy Hind, and I love the Pretenders, and she's from
Chrissy.
Ohio, and I really want to go
Right.
back there because I love that song, "My City Was Gone." So I want to see what she's talking about.
Right, and it is gone.
So
And real quick, I saw her when she was 50 in '98.
okay, really,
she
do we
actually
have to
told the
really
police-
out her?
Well, as a brilliant 50-year-old woman, she told the crowd to sit down because her parents couldn't see her, and I respect that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've got tickets to go see her July 6th at the Hollywood Bowl, so I'm really stoked. I'm really, really stoked. Well,
All
thanks for
right.
calling in, sweetheart.
Ladies, God bless you.
God bless you, too. Thank you.
Have a great time, ladies.
All right,
Cheers.
thank you.
Thanks.
Do we have another call, Ryan? Hello, hello. This is Gayanne, and welcome to Between the Sheets podcast. Who am I speaking with? Hello?
I think that's me.
Oh,
Who's you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. Gayanne, congratulations. This is Shauna Rama.
Shauna Rama, how are you?
I'm good. I thought I was going to be able to join in the party, but this is as close as I can get.
Well, we'll
Hi,
see.
ladies.
We shall see. I know you know Mara here.
What up?
Mar, what up?
How's it going, babe?
You're looking fabulous, sweetheart.
Aw.
Hey, bitch, what about me?
You all are looking so delicious.
Thank you,
You
darling.
make one comment, you better make 5.
Exactly. That's why you're not here right now.
That's right. Lesbian or not, we gotta have our props.
Exactly. So tell me, do you have any questions? Do you have any topics you want to throw at us?
Well, after that amusement park thing, gosh, I don't even know where to go. Because there was so much right before that.
Well, this show has usually, when we start to get in, this is our first show, and I think everyone's doing a wonderful job. So I thank you, ladies. I'm really excited.
Thank you.
I am so excited.
So am I.
But when we start to get into the real groove, we're going to be talking about 25 topics, and I call it a roller coaster ride. And it's not that we sit here and go into topics for hours, because I'm ADD and I get really bored. But we will transition very quickly. I will completely make up words. There is someone who is a fan who will put my words in the Urban Dictionary because. So because oh, a singer, yes. Kara's a singer too.
I am.
Kara has Elliot Anders has done an album and a musical, and Kara has sang on it, and they're premiering 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Which is why Kara won't be in studio here.
That's
so
right.
So it's going to be very exciting, and that's why I'm not up there, because I'll be down here doing the show. But yes, Kara will sing for us one day.
Elliot is Terry Nunn's brother.
Correct. And as you know, Terry Nunn and Martha Davis and I started this show in 2009, and then they went off to flourish their careers, and then I just kept it and turned it into an insane asylum. Mm-hmm. So, but thank you for calling, Shauna.
Yeah, Shauna, thanks.
Absolutely. Good luck, ladies. I'm watching.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks. Any more calls, Ryan? Okay, good. So, not good. Oh, that sounded so bad. I mean, oh, good. Sorry. So, what's your secret? Delicious.
Delicia.
Delicia.
I'm pretty much an open book, so I had a hard time thinking of one, but I did think of one. In my 20s, I lived off Melrose, and I had 2 cars stolen from the same place that I lived. Very bad area to get cars stolen, but I was writing a lesbian porno, and I had it in my glove compartment of my Mazda RX-7, and somebody stole my car. So
I got that script. I was actually in it.
Yeah, I narrated that one.
I really enjoyed the character you gave of, Trudy. She was truly delicious.
you gotta hook me up. I gotta watch it.
No, yeah,
Well, I'll publicize
a lot of
it.
depth. A lot of depth.
Well, I want to take this time out to send a shout out to a good friend of mine in Portland, Oregon, Mia. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. And I also want to send out a shout out to a good friend of mine in, well, I call it Oceanside. She calls it O-side. Lori's. Hi, Lori. I wanted them to call in, but they didn't want to. So I'm going to get there. Well, Mia won't come, but I told Mia to call in. And I think Lori, I'm begging that she comes down and she hangs out with us. And I think we'll all have a good time. I'm going to bring as many women here as possible because I think it's really important because we are all so different. We are all so different. And I love that we have, you've got 1, 2, 4 lesbians here and the breeder. And
I have a son.
yeah, she has a son who is a filmmaker.
He is.
And very successful. But we have 4 lesbians here, and we couldn't be any more different. Really, I mean, seriously, besides sun signs. I mean, oh, wow. But don't make fun of me. Hold on, I'm going to go in my pockets. See, you get to see my tits. See? I am very spiritual. I have been very spiritual and working on this, also, all joking aside, since I was 21. And I think, it's really important to find your spirituality. And I sit there and I'm carrying around one of my crystals, and this is for light and energy and positivity. And then I've got this one. So all you fuckers, who really hate me, no, you don't. But, this dispels negativity. And so you keep it and have the balance. And that's why I'm trying to bring to this table and to this show is the balance, that we all have balance in our lives. Yeah. And I was sick to my stomach yesterday because I was really nervous. I was really nervous. I'm a control freak. Shocking. But I'm a flexible control freak. I have done this for years. And it's like, God, did I pick the right studio? How's the engineer or the soundboard guy going to be? Ryan? Well, he's good.
Adorable.
He's adorable. How are these? I only know one person for real at the table. How is everybody else going to be? Are we going to mesh? And I have to say, my psychic, Trace, in Ireland, she told me that I made the right choices and not to worry. And so today, I just walked in and I knew, we were all meant to be here. And, the universe makes no mistakes in meeting. That's in personality, in relationships, love life. You meet because you're supposed to meet. And then, one step further as me getting into spirituality, and I'll bring up Terry Nunn, because it's always about Terry Nunn. Terry Nunn, when I used to do the VP of Entertainment for Gay Pride, I hired her to perform.
Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. And from that, we began a friendship, which turned into a friendship/business relationship. I managed her for a while. And probably in 2007, she is a very spiritual person. And she introduced me to some of her friends, or more importantly, her mother's friends. And her mother was a wonderful person. I never met her, but I've heard a lot about her. Her name was Joy. And Joy started this group of women called Goddess Camp. And it was a small group at the time. and I was honored to be asked to be part of it. And now it has grown, as Cara would attest. We just had a camp last week. 26 women. Way too many. Way too many. But it's...
What's your goddess name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Goddess Dream Maker.
Ooh, nice. I'm goddess Homecoming.
And we'll give you all goddess names too. I know y'all jealous. But, it's this thing where we meet, and it's amazing. And it's women empowerment.
Nice.
And it's having intentions, and, people, guided meditations. And and it's so grounding. It is so grounding because I'm like this a lot, I'm like this in my job, in my work. And it's just so nice to sort of have this grounding place to come to that you can share your vulnerabilities, and it's so safe. I mean, what do you think when you were
Safety
first
in
introduced? What when you were introduced to it? I thought I stepped into heaven.
Well, no, I thought they were a bunch of kooky broads. I mean, I had to get used to
AKA
them.
heaven.
Heaven?
It's pretty wild. Pretty wild at first, but no, extraordinary. Changed my life.
Yeah,
completely changed my life.
It still changes my life, and you just think, another goddess camp. I mean, sometimes I do. I mean, I stepped away for a while because I thought this is so boring. There was a lot of stuff going on with me, and I stepped away. I still love them dearly, but I didn't participate. And then when I came back, it was like, what the frick were you thinking? It was like coming home again. People, if you want to talk to us, we're kind of funny. 323-524-25, kind of, 323-524-2599. So I want to know. I know I said I didn't prepare. Yeah, I frickin' did.
I knew you did.
Yeah,
You're a
no, whatever.
Capricorn.
Yeah.
I knew it.
But I don't want to hear me talk. They know me. They've known me for 5 years. I want them to get to know you. So I know you all have pieces of paper and shit. So, Cara, bring up a topic to discuss.
No, I actually didn't write any topics down.
Well, you've got to talk. I just see a parallel and stuff.
I wrote down people's names.
Okay.
Who the hell has a topic?
Okay,
Fuck.
I'm going to talk about something when the second caller called in, and you had mentioned that we're all meant to be. A feather flew. What does it mean when a feather is flying?
Do you know?
I'm asking.
How
you.
the fuck do I know? Are we
Pinocchio.
psychics?
Haven't you seen
Cheryl,
the
the
movie?
psychic, part of our team. We have
It's
Cheryl
a
Murphy.
Wonderful Life. Hasn't anyone seen that movie?
I
Oh,
saw
When
that.
you see the
yes.
feather, watch. I think that's it. Do you see
There
it?
it is,
Yeah.
yes.
That feather just flew on me, and I'm like, and
I would
then
That is
hardly
a
call it a
sign.
feather, and I'd hardly
It's a
call it
feather.
flying on
Watch.
you.
look.
All right.
You can barely see it.
Well, now
That's
you
it.
know you
You know
can't
what,
see
people?
it.
This conversation would make much more sense if we were fucking stoned. But right now, all right,
It was
Okay,
meant to be.
it was meant to be.
Let's bring up. Let's get our thoughts. Let's
Hello.
get our thoughts on online dating right now.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You know,
yeah.
is it a yay or a nay? I've done it. I've had good and bad experiences. I'm not doing it now. What are your thoughts? Discuss.
The only good thing that has come for me out of online dating is the term demisexual. That's it.
Which means you're
I
Not
learned
pansexual.
a new word. That is the best thing that has come out of an online dating scene for me.
When you, because I mean, we're going to have a gay perspective here, and this is not a gay show, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
yes, it is.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be. It's not going to be a gay show. Cara,
Yes.
did you ever do online dating?
Never, because I'm too old.
Lucky.
You're not.
No, seriously.
Well, I mean, you're married
I mean,
now.
I'm married so many times. I mean, goodness, it was. I never needed to do online dating.
because
I
you
was
slept
already
with
in my
them on the first date.
Yeah, well, there was that.
Well, at least she had
She
fun.
was hitched
early.
No.
right away.
That was all last century. No, I've
Never?
never ever done it. Never even seen one of those sites. I've heard about them. I know you
Because
swipe,
they just
and I
came
know.
out 7 years
whatever.
ago.
Okay, you're the queen.
So I'm actually doing my storytelling performance on the 23rd. Mine is about
Shameless
10
plug.
minutes of online dating. So this is my little short version of it.
yeah.
There's 20 million different apps, and you have to pick the ones that are the best for you. And it's just, this is what I say. Dating, whether you're dating a man, a woman, whatever, it's like pulling out a Kleenex box from a tissue. You pull one out, up comes another. You pull another one out, you just keep pulling, blah, 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 they just keep coming out. I mean, it's just like you're going
And
to
your
Macy's
point
and you're
is-
trying on shoes.
But you're not even trying them on.
No, but you're talking. So you
Who's talking?
well
Who fucking
over
talks?
the apps you're talking.
Well, nobody fucking talks.
No, but that's the thing. Only
do.
1% of the people you actually get to talk to, and like less than that, you actually meet in person.
First of all, the first time I was on a dating site was many years ago, like 2012, okay? And it was at this very, not table, but in this very scenario that everybody was freaking married or whatever, dating, and I was not. And I'd been single for 3 years at the time. And they said, you just need to get laid. Really? No. By the way, I have to say, Mr. Hitachi, the magic wand, way to go, ladies. 2 speeds. Amazing. But anyway, me and Mr. Hitachi, we had 3 years of absolute fun together. And on a dare, they told me to do this stupid dating. And I did, because I'm too cheap, because I said, all right, I'll do it under one condition. I'll do OkCupid and Plenty of Fish.
Oh.
And I'm not paying. Hold on. And I said, and the only way I'm going to do it is that I'm going to come back each week, because we were on each week, and I will tell you what assholes these people are.
Oh yeah.
That's a good attitude going in there.
Yeah. And I'm always chirpy. And I, and I'm always I didn't always reach out. A lot of women, I guess I'm popular, reached out to me. And I would just banter on that stupid Messenger, whatever the shit that is. And then these women were crazy. But the second time, I'm like, okay, look, let's just talk. And there were a lot of ones that didn't want to talk, which was fine. And I continued the banter. And the ones that wanted to talk, wow, just wow. And it's like, what do you do? That was a big question that they asked me. What do you do? And look, you can Google me. I work for entertainment. I've been in the entertainment business for 30 years. You can Google my name and you see what I do. So there's no use in hiding it, because everybody's Google spied, And they said, I see you work in the entertainment business. And this one woman brazenly said to me, so I'd like to take you out on a date for coffee. I'm like, okay. And she said, and I'll bring along a script that I've been writing, and I'd really like you to read it. And I said,
Oh my God.
yeah, I swear to God. And I realized, and it, working in the entertainment business, you do get a lot of hanger-oners and people that want to meet you because they want to meet famous people. And, all my partners have not been in the entertainment industry. Most of my close friends are not in the entertainment industry. And you know what? Those are the people that I will bring to set. Those are the people that I will bring to meet celebrities. Why? Because they don't care.
Yeah, and they don't want anything.
And they don't want anything.
Yeah.
So so you go on a dating site and then you go through pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures. And I used to DJ. I used to DJ in the club scene for a long time. And I did every lesbian bar, every boy bar. And now I'm sitting here going, oh, I didn't like you back then. Oh God, you've aged. So it's like, why would I want you now? And they come and then they go hi and then they start dialing. Weren't you DJ Gayanne? Yes. And then all of a sudden, but I don't like dating sites. I think I don't like it. I sometimes get on recently in the past for fun, just when I'm bored.
Yeah, it's a great pastime. I'm telling you. 1% maybe I'll meet, and then less than 1% of that I'll ever have a second date with. But it's a great pastime when you're bored.
Yeah, I'll be out at a lesbian event and I'll be swiping at my phone.
Well, the worst part.
I don't know
I'm going to tell you. Hold
why
on.
you're talking
I'm
about
going to tell you the worst part.
Because you're already
because
there,
you must be bored at a lesbian event.
Yeah, so I decided
and what's
to see
the
what else is
problem
out
with
there.
you? If you're a lesbian event, there's women you can fuck on the first date there.
I know.
I don't know why you're swiping when you got real ones right there.
Well, I like to just always grass is greener, no whether whether I'm
It's
at the
not.
event or not.
Trust me, it's
so.
not.
It can get addictive. Like if you're bored, it can get addictive.
That's
if
why
you
I
don't
do
have a life.
Panda Pop and Candy Crush.
Okay, fair
No,
enough.
that's why you swipe left. Oh, right.
Well, and that's the problem that I have with the online dating sites is it's so judgmental just from a picture.
Oh, yes.
So like nobody knows who I really am. And there's no
Yes.
way you can know who I am from my picture. And like so many people take that so personally.
Well,
And
I just said
you-
that.
you
I'm
have-
sorry. I just was superficial, going hot, not hot,
Well,
not.
looks matter.
I mean,
in
you
a
know,
way.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
because you have to be
kind
attracted to the
of.
person. Yeah, I'm not saying if you're not a 10, I'm not going to swipe, but you have to have somewhat of an attraction to the person. And then after you swipe right, it's like, okay, cool. Do we jive? Do we have a connection?
Oh, we have a call. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome to Between the Sheets. Who am I speaking with?
This is Celeste Barbier.
Celeste!
Hi.
Hi, how's the bird?
How are you, ladies?
How are you?
I'm so excited for your new podcast, and Mara and I have done a show together before. We've actually know each other. I don't know your other guests, but it's
Hey, Celeste, wherever you are, you're cutting out. Is there another place in your room where you could stand and maybe hold a hanger?
Hold an anger?
You know,
Or
for
put
like
yourself
reception.
right here.
They're too young for that.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
So repeat
All
that
right,
again.
I'm on
You've been
Wi-Fi calling. When you live at the... Huh?
you've done a show with Mara?
Yeah, we did it before together, and but I have not met your other guests, but I wanted to chime in about this online dating thing.
Yes.
Because you guys know Renee and I have been married. Now we're going on our 14-year anniversary, and we met online.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
Congratulations.
There are exceptions.
Look, there are exceptions. I'm not saying it's just, you know,
And congrats
I'm
on
just
that.
saying. No, and I'm just saying it took a lot of freaks to get to find my wife.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I went through.
Yes.
I wish it had been a thing that we had a term for in 2005 and before that, because people out there, the people that just want to lie and pretend like they're somebody else that they're not, it's really astounding how secretive people are and how they will portray themselves as something completely different. The only reason that Renee and I ended up working out so well is we were completely honest from day one about who we are. I mean,
Yeah.
she's all, she was like, I'm dating 10-year-olds. You want me to date you? And I'm like, no, hell no. We became friends. And so then the relationship developed from there. But it's really hard to weed through all that. I have so many single friends, and they're all on Plenty of Fish and Match.com, and they
Let's
have
not
the
forget
hardest
Tinder.
times. They get, especially with ghosting.
Bumble.
Ghosting seems to be the biggest thing. And Tinder,
Yes.
and I know
Yes.
Tinder people.
And Bumble.
I couldn't, I guess I've been off it a while because now, I don't know all of these. There's a lot of them, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And congratulations, you and Renee are the couple.
Well, I haven't met either of you,
You
but
know,
we've
you
had
are the
this
couple.
wonderful friendship on Facebook, and I love Facebook. I know. I love Facebook.
Yeah.
I love it because it's connection, and I like to be connected to people. And I just love people. I love to be social. And, I don't always like to go out, and it's not because I'm old, but it's sometimes I just don't want to go out. I like to talk on the phone. My friends know.
Yes,
I
so do
like
I.
to talk on the phone. But I also like to go out to dinner. I like to hang out and watch, TV. I love Netflix. I'm a Netflix freak, but I'm a TV gal anyway. But, I like to make connections, with people. And I sometimes find, I don't know. I don't know. I like to have connections.
I get that, but you need to start someplace, because where are you going to meet someone if you're always at work and you're at home? So you have to meet them someplace.
I think there's a way to meet people organically. If we go back to, the 70s and 80s before we had any of this stuff, people met people all the time. You just have to be in the right place
Well, the
at the right
problem
time.
with the internet, I always say, is a blessing and a curse. It
Right.
really is. It's a
Yeah.
blessing and a curse in that, look, I'm 55. I don't care. I look really fucking good, so I can tell you how old I am. I don't care. But what I'm saying is these kids nowadays, they have no social skills.
That's true. I
whatsoever.
agree. 100%.
They have no. Don't you agree, Celeste? They don't have social
No,
skills.
that's not fair to judge them.
Oh yeah, that's.
I
what think
judge
they
them.
don't
Have
know.
you
They
fucking
don't.
talked?
Oh, come on.
Come on, really?
No,
They don't.
I'm standing up for the millennials.
They've been so immersed in this electronic
extremely
age.
bright.
I mean, right now, if you look at like 1-year-olds, they're on their phones. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, we're
what's going to
talking
happen
little
when they
Well, but that's the
run-
parents' fault. Hold on. That's the
Yeah.
parents' fault because a parent, instead of being a parent now, it's like, here, play with
Yeah,
this app or
exactly.
play with this. So, look, I'm not a parent. I love children. I just never wanted them.
Yeah.
Because I'm selfish. I'll be honest. I am selfish. I didn't want
Me
to
too.
stop doing
Me
what
too.
I wanted to do because it's all about me. Now, when I'm in a relationship, obviously it's still all about me. No, only kidding. No, I mean, there's a partnership at that point, and it's in a good relationship. There's always a give and take, and couples who say they don't argue or they don't fight, there's a problem with that marriage. I don't care what anyone says. You can't be blissfully happy 24/7. You can't. You just can't, because there's no two people that are exactly alike. Don't you and Renee fight every once in a while because you're together for 14 years?
We have the dumbest fights. Our stuff is like, I said turn left. Why are you yelling at me? I said I'm going right. Oh, I thought it's just really dumb stuff. But we have, we have the worst fights in our marriage when we both tried to quit smoking at the same time. But on the other end of the spectrum, we get along so great. We don't really have big fights. We've never had a major fight.
Well,
But
that's
we
very
spend
impressive.
24/7 together.
That's
And
really
what's-
wonderful to hear.
What signs are both of you?
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Of
Go
course.
ahead.
I gotta know.
Oh, Cancer. Renee's a Cancer. I'm a Pisces, which
How
are
cute. So they're
literally one of the best
highly
matches
compatible.
in
Cancer
the
and Pisces,
zodiac.
2 water signs. It's great.
compatible.
Hey, Celeste, did you and Renee sleep together on
Yeah.
the first date?
Them two, no.
Yeah, how do you know? Who the fuck
Because-
I told her
Nope,
no.
They were friends.
Okay.
I told her no,
Yeah.
but we stayed up all night. And okay,
They
I
probably
have
cuddle.
a dirty little secret too, because I told her no and that we couldn't sleep together, but she managed to get through like 5 layers of stuff and stick her hand down my pants a little bit.
A little bit. And that was daring
I
for
didn't let
them.
her. We did not sleep together.
It's so
know,
cute.
We had little feelsies, but no, I did not. We did not sleep together for the first week. No, we were
the first week.
Oh, you waited a week. That's
But
good
she
for you
pretty much
two.
moved in the next day.
Well, I am glad you have some sort of decency.
A week.
Because these women at my table
Yeah, but
aren't
a week
decent.
in
need to catch
lesbian
you up.
time, though.
What, a
is
week
long
in lesbian time. Hey, guys, hey, Celeste, we got 10 minutes. What else do you have to say? And you can call in a week and a half. 2 weeks to continue.
All I just wanted to say was that I think that the people on Facebook are so much luckier than when I was on the chat room days, because you had no way to verify information. And if you're dating somebody and they don't give you their Facebook and they don't tell you who they are, then I wouldn't trust that. Nowadays, it's like, oh, they don't want to add you to your Facebook. They're married or they have a relationship.
How about
So
they're a
forget about
motherfucking
it.
sociopath?
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I do want to touch on a topic she mentioned earlier, and that was ghosting.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Celeste, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Give
Bye,
Renee
ladies.
my
I'll miss
love.
so much.
Hi,
And keep
Renee.
watching. In 2 weeks, we'll see you.
Okay, we'll see you then.
All right,
Love
good
you
luck.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Tanya. Hold on. Seriously, people don't think I'm stoned or drunk.
She is.
The
Don't
bitch's
listen to
name,
her.
the bitch came to me on her fucking Facebook, and it's Tanya Tristan. Now all of a sudden she's fucking Roxanne Rosen. Okay, so she's got split motherfucking personality. So I'm gonna dip into things. We've got Delicious, and I don't know what the fuck your name is, but go ahead.
Roxanne.
Right,
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Exactly. So back to the ghosting, because I was accused of ghosting somebody a couple weeks ago.
Well, can you explain what it is?
That was me.
Yes. So it's when you're talking to someone on the app.
call?
Which
Oh, okay. Oh, you're a ghoster? Okay.
okay, Gemini's a ghoster. So it's when you're talking to someone on the app and then you just stop responding. So when you just stop responding, it means you ghosted someone. And I ran into her at a party and I'm like, why do you look familiar? And then
Oh,
she's like, oh, you ghosted me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't. Like, why would I ghost you? I'm like, well, wait a minute. What sign are you? I'm thinking she's the wrong sign, clearly. And she said she's an Aries like me. I'm like, there's no way I would have ghosted you. It took me a minute to remember. But sometimes these apps don't let you know that you have notifications. And it's like, so she thought I ghosted her. She deleted her account. I never found her again until then.
Hold on. And that is my motherfucking problem with technology.
Yes.
Because a friend of mine emailed me to say, hey, let's talk later today. I had no idea. Okay, no idea. The next day, I texted her about a question, and she said, did you get my email? Now, not that she took it personally, because I don't think she did, but I'm like, I felt like shit. I'm like, oh my God. No, resend me the email. I didn't get it. It's not in spam, because I never want, and I'm not rude to people. And I could never be a ghoster because I just can't. It's just not in my DNA. And I felt so horrible
So did I.
that she possibly may have thought that I was just blowing her off. Because this person is a really important friend in my life.
Yeah.
And I never want to do that to anybody.
Right.
How we doing, Ryan?
I feel bad now, but
You should, Gemini.
We have 5 more minutes. So I think we'll just wrap it up because I want everyone, again, to just go around the table. I love them. I like my tribe. Thank you.
We love you.
I'm going to cry.
Thank you.
I just want to take
Fun.
5 minutes out because just 2 seconds. I feel like a shit today, and I'm putting this on me, and I know you'll all agree. My friend had to put her dog down, my roommate, at 7:00, and I felt really bad that I couldn't be there. And she's fine with it. I'm not fine with it. I'll get over it. But I just want to just stop for a few minutes and give my friend Kalena a big hug, and I'm going to miss Georgie. And I don't want to end it on a bad note. So, but anyway, I'm sad. But I'm here. So, and thank you guys because I was really sad. And you guys made me happy. So I appreciate that. And all of you listening, I just want to say thank you and watching. I'm old school. We used to be just listening. Now we're watching. So thank you. Thank you for making this show amazing, getting me through my jitters, supporting me, all the call-ins, great. I expect more call-ins in the next show. We're going to be on the first and third Friday of each month, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. here on UBN Go. I'll be able to post up the verbal stuff, the audio. I'll tell you where to find it. Look at my Facebook page. It's Between the Sheets Podcast on Facebook. Don't try and friend me personally. I don't have any more people. And BetweenTheSheetsPodcast.com is the website. I'm trying to figure it out because I'm not a web person. So if it looks stupid, I'm sorry. But my friend said she's going to help me, so that's good. But I wanted to say thank you again. And thank you for welcoming me back with open arms. And I want to say thank you again to all. Again, this is Gay Ann.
Mara.
But Mara, where do they find you?
Oh, you can find me.
Oh, she is a blonde.
You can find me, well, you can find me walking Hollywood and Vine usually around 12 a.m. No,
and this is a girl that says, are you going to shoot me from behind? Because you're going to see my thong.
Yeah. Thank you. No, you can find me at on my Facebook. It's Mara Shane. Instagram is Mara_Shane.
And don't you have a web series that people could look at?
Yeah. Web series is called Kvetching with the Katzenbergs, and it's on a site that is called stareable.com. Like when you're staring at something, stareable.com. Just type in Kvetching with the Katzenbergs, if you can spell that one.
All right, hold on. Hey, guys, I forgot to tell you. I have to up the numbers on the Facebook page, but more importantly, the Instagram. So do the Instagram, QTE Brat. Please, please, please. We need to up those, and I'll explain later.
And thank you all. I'm Roxanne Rosen. You could find me at Roxanne Rosen on Facebook. And you could also see me at my storytelling performance. Just to add me, Roxanne Rosen, and I can send you the invite.
I am Cara Noble, and I am Cara Noble Voice for my voiceover work. Facebook and a website, I have both of those. And you can see me live on stage in 2 weeks' time in Auburn Theatre when I'll be performing in Baby Boomers. One night only, and then I'll see you after that.
I'm Delisha Naomi. You can find me on Facebook, Naomi like Miami, but with an N. I'm the only one on there. So also on Instagram and
Yeah, but can you fucking use it to promote the show?
I am such not a social media
Well,
person.
you better get with it, sister.
That's the only thing I'm going to be doing is promoting the show on my Facebook.
That's exactly right. That's why
There
you're
you
here. Then we've got the one dick in the house, Ryan. Ryan, where do people find you?
Right here at UBN Go.
So if you're a guy or a girl, he's interested. And then my photographer. Come here. You come here, Eric. This is my friend. He's not my photographer. He is a friend of mine. This is Eric Voke, Voake. Eric, you have a website?
I only have Instagram.
Instagram. Well, tell him what it is. Just tell him what your Instagram is. Get closer.
It's at Evoke, Evoake.
He's a wonderful. You done?
Actually, we'll come look at the photos of tonight, right?
Yeah, somewhere.
And
But he does other
CBS
work.
shows.
Yeah, that network. Yeah, that network. You're a great photographer for that network. But he has done everything, and his wife is Jenny Wyman. Shout out to Jenny. She's a wonderful publicist and a good friend of mine. And who's watching the kids right now. And I want to thank Tony Sweet and UBN Go for just letting us run rampant. We've been a little rusty, but I think you enjoyed the show because I did. And in 2 weeks, I think it's May, right? Oh,
Yes.
shit. May 17th,
Yes.
7 p.m. We'll have Cheryl Murphy. She's one of the crew. She's a psychic medium and a whole bunch of other stuff. We have Elizabeth Keener, actress. We all know her. We've seen her on The L Word. She's a little hottie. And who else is coming? Maybe Lisette will stop by. And I think that's it. I don't know. Who'll know who'll show up at this table? But I know we can fit 2 more, much to Tony hates. So thank you guys for tuning in. You have my heart. Love, peace, blessings. Namaste. And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is. Thank you, everybody.